Beloved, that wasn't God. You thought it was, I understand. The voice was loud, or warm, or strangely familiar. But the world has many voices, and most are echoes, not origins. And God is not an echo. You thought it was Him because it sounded kind, or powerful, or clear. But clarity in illusion is still illusion. A lighthouse in a dream cannot wake the sleeper, only make the dream feel safe. And God does not make dreams feel safe. He undoes them altogether. Let us be gentle here, because all of us have mistaken the voice of fear for the voice of wisdom. All of us have put a robe on the ego and called it a prophet. But, beloved, that wasn't God. God does not speak in words. Words are symbols of symbols, twice removed from truth. He does not tell the body where to go, or what to eat, or which job to take. The body is not real, and He does not give reality to what is not real. Would light discuss the shadow's direction? Would eternity concern itself with temporary things? Would wholeness give instructions on how to rearrange the broken? No, beloved, He would not. What speaks to the body speaks from the body, and the body is a puppet of the mind. So what you heard came from your own mind. And if that mind still believes in attack, in guilt, in fear, in separation, then the voice you heard was not His. It might have said love, but it meant special. It might have said truth, but it meant preference. It might have said God, but it meant me. Be not ashamed. The world teaches us to make gods of our feelings, prophets of our opinions, and idols of our wounds. We forget that peace does not speak in thunder. It does not interrupt. It does not advise. It simply is. God's presence is not something you hear. It is something you recognize. Like a mirror that doesn't speak, but shows you who you are. Like still water that reflects the sky, but does not describe it. You know when you are in His presence, because everything that isn't Him disappears. The fear leaves, the judgment fades, the grasping dissolves. And you are not improved. You are undone. Not comforted by identity, but released from it. Not praised, but emptied. Because God doesn't speak to you as a character in a story. He speaks to what you are before the story. Not to the page, but to the light that made it visible. Not to the words, but to the silence between them. So, beloved, the next time a voice tells you what God wants you to do, pause. Look inward, not for instruction, but for stillness. Ask yourself, does this bring me peace, or does this make me right? Does this dissolve the self, or defend it? Does this speak for love, or for roles dressed up as love? God's voice is not a voice, but a knowing. Not a command, but a presence. It is the light you cannot describe, but cannot deny, and it leaves nothing but love behind. So if it spoke to your fear, it was not God. If it told you you're special, it was not God. If it asked you to fix, convert, fight, or prove, it was not God. If it said you are already whole, it was. If it said nothing but left you in peace, it was. If it didn't say anything at all, and you felt loved anyway, it was. Because God does not speak to your ears, He returns you to yourself. And when He does, there is nothing left to hear, only to remember, only to be, only to love. Beloved, that was God.